Communication is the cornerstone of human achievement. It has allowed us to build lasting relationships, create monumental structures, and solve complex problems. Yet, communication, well, it is a double-edged sword. You see, when handled poorly, it can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. When serving in the military, I had the privilege to be a certified trainer. I conducted sessions for entry-level through senior-level personnel. Now, to ensure I added value to my audience, I always started my planning process by assessing the needs of the audience. While the essential content remained the same, based on the audience, I would adjust the presentation to align with the responsibility level of the audience. So speaking to my entry-level audience, I would tie it to their duties and responsibilities. But then when I spoke to our senior level, executive level personnel, I would use a different set of examples to ensure that they connected the material with their responsibility. And if I must say so myself, as a result, each audience received what they needed from the session to be successful. You see, your ability to communicate effectively as a leader can significantly impact your team's success. So we'll explore some key points to help you become a confident, powerful communicator. Now, the first area that I want to talk about is effective writing tips. Because effective communication begins with writing. So whether you're drafting an email or presenting a report, follow these tips to ensure your writing is impactful. Now, I'm going to give you 10 tips, and I know that sounds like a lot, but trust me when I say, if you do these 10 things when you are doing your writing, you will set yourself up for success. So let's jump right in with number 1. Always keep your audience interest in mind. Understanding your audience's needs is critical to making sure your message is effective. Next, plot your speech or written communication, which simply means to organize your thoughts in a logical sequence to make your message clear and compelling. Next, I want you to use proper English. Correct grammar and punctuation are essential for clarity and professionalism. The fourth tip is keep your language lively. Engaging language keeps your audience interested. Number 5, avoid repetition. Unless you're using it as an emphasis or humor, repetition can bore your audience. Beware of dead spots in your narrative is number 6. You want to ensure every part of your message is engaging and relevant. Here's one of my personal pet peeves when people don't do this, and that is to be respectful of people's time. Concise messages are more likely to be read and appreciated. You want to avoid confusion and verbosity. That's number 8. Clear and straightforward language aids understanding. Number 9, avoid cliches. Original language keeps your communication fresh and engaging. And last but not least, never plagiarize. Always give credit where it is due to maintain integrity. So those were your writing tips. Let's now move to overcoming your fear of public speaking. Did you know that public speaking is the number 1 fear of most people? But conquering it can elevate your leadership. So Here are steps to become more confident when addressing an audience. The first step is to know your audience. So understanding your audience helps tailor your message to their needs and interests. Next, understand what you're talking about. So you need to do some research, because in-depth knowledge of your topic is critical to communicating effectively. As a part of that, I want you to make sure that you include in your presentation pros and cons, because it builds credibility with your audience. Followed by, have conviction in your beliefs. So confidence in your message persuades and inspires others. Here's the fourth area. Organize your thoughts. Yes, I know we talked about that in the writing tips, but it's just as important in your presentation, because a well-structured presentation is easier to follow. Now, this one may seem like it's a little old-fashioned, but it works. Use cue cards. That's number 5, because they can help you stay on track without relying entirely on a script. Number 6, use PowerPoint for visual and complex ideas. Aids in communicating intricate information clearly is critical to ensuring success for your audience. And last but not least, remember that you are there to communicate something that's very important. So your message is more important than you are. Focus on the value you bring to your audience rather than on your nerves. Now, here is the third area that we're going to talk about, and it is gender-based communication differences. Now, you may be wondering, why would I bring that point up? Because leaders must also navigate gender-based communication differences. So awareness of these differences, trends, and the fit within environments is crucial. Communication styles can vary significantly between genders, further complicated by differing management styles. So understanding and adapting to these differences can enhance collaboration and reduce friction. Remember, the goal here is to be a great communicator. So mastering the art of powerful communication can set you apart as a leader. You can lead more effectively by keeping your audience in mind, organizing your thoughts, and being aware of gender-based communication differences. J.C. Hummus said, "The art of communication is the language of leadership." Think about that. The language of leadership. So by honing your communication skills, you lead with the authority and foster a collaborative and innovative environment.